Australia has the world's highest rates of skin cancer, and yet South Australia does not have a mobile early detection unit. Western Australia does, and the SA Lions clubs have been using the WA bus here as a model for a planned local service. We went along on a screening trip which uncovered some confronting statistics and also an unexpected sad tale. It's a perfect picture of retirement, pottering around in a converted tour bus, grey nomad heaven.
Yeah, well, I suppose we hardly like that when we head north and east.
I'm happy to be a grey nomad if I'm enjoying providing the service. I guess we look a bit like grey nomads.
But looks do deceive. These men are here with a purpose, driving their bus over the Nullarbor from Perth to Port Pirie. Normally sunny, today though soggy.
It's a pity that weather's like this. It's going to make it a bit more difficult.
The bus is a mobile cancer screening unit funded by the Lions clubs of Western Australia. It's dedicated to detecting and preventing perhaps the most insidious of all cancers, those of the skin.
Well, we feel pretty gratified really because we found it, and the whole secret of the success of the service that Lions are providing through the Lions Cancer Institute is the fact that we're able to, by early detection, save lives from people who may otherwise not have realised they had the lesion, may not have realised the seriousness of the lesion, and it could prove fatal.
There's a steady stream of pre-booked visitors throughout the day. By the time the volunteers finish, they'll have screened close to 80 people. Ernie Polly is the first. After 20 years of working in the fierce Northern Territory sun, he's having a full body screen.
I've had one or two skin cancers cut off in the past, and there's always little things that you see on your body and you think, what's that? And give it a bit of a scratch and it goes, so you think it's all right, but it doesn't. And getting those sorts of things checked out is really why I came today, just to be sure that I'm all right.
I'll start on your back.
For Ernie Polly, the news today is good. A few things to keep an eye on, but nothing of immediate concern. For others, though, that isn't the case. What the team find underscores Australia's dubious distinction of having the world's highest rates of skin cancer. During recent tours of the Kimberley, they've screened more than 1,800 people. In every town, from Broome to Wyndham, they've discovered scores of lesions that doctors later determined to be possibly life-threatening. It's almost a mirror image of what the screening team have uncovered in South Australia.
We've screened 1,800 people. We've actually referred 533 of those onto their general practitioner for further investigation, and 368 of those lesions were considered to be life-threatening.
The team battle apathy. More than 60% of the South Australians they've seen haven't been screened before.
A bit of keratosis just here, see this?
And they confront the myths. It's not just a disease of older people. Experts say skin cancer is the most common form of cancer in under 35s. Nor does skin cancer appear exclusively on parts of the body exposed to the sun.
We find them inside the mouth, certainly on the tongue, inside the ears,
in the
hair. We've had them inside the nose, between the toes.
The screening booth walls are covered with pictures of various skin cancers the team have helped detect. The names of the individuals aren't recorded, but Colin Beecham can't forget the story behind this melanoma on the foot, the most aggressive kind. He was a 27-year-old working in the Western Australian mines. He made a DVD about his illness. He died just 2 days after his infant son was born. Then the haunting realisation dawns. Perhaps we do know this man's name. His family have told this story before.
It sounds very much like our son Aaron. He passed away of melanoma in WA. Yes, Aaron Thompson.
It's your boy?
Yes, my big boy. Yeah.
In 2012, 730 SA visited the Thompson family in the Murray-Mallee town of Lameroo. Working fly-in, fly-out, Aaron Thompson was based in Murrin, which Colin Beecham says is where the Lions bus made a visit. Doctors had told Aaron Thompson previously he had a simple plantar wart. It wouldn't kill him. But it was a melanoma, and it did. Since then, Glenda Thompson has travelled South Australia with Aaron's DVD, spreading the message of early detection. She's spoken to the Crows and Port Adelaide football clubs, and after talking to employees of SA Power Networks, screening turned up 5 melanomas, all, she says, caught in time.
It's probably kept me going. It makes me feel good when I'm out there, like hopefully saving another family from going through what we've been through. It's really good to hear when someone has found a melanoma and been diagnosed in the early stages. It's another life that's been saved. Yeah, it certainly has helped me heaps.
But what Glenda Thompson would really love to see is a mobile screening bus based in South Australia. And that's the other reason the WA bus is here, to prove the viability of such a service. The local Lions clubs say they've got the money to buy a bus, but there are a couple of outstanding issues.
The two things that I would need to have this program up and running with a mobile van is more professional screeners to help so that we don't burn out the screeners that we have. And I would need a sponsorship of up to about $70,000 a year to continue this project each and every year.
Marilyn Miller believes with that solved, a bus could be on the road in 12 months, covering both SA and the Northern Territory, plus Mildura and Broken Hill. Wherever it goes, it won't be short of visitors.
Do you think we need a bus like this here full time?
Oh, bloody oath. One of these just raging around South, and in fact South Australia is fairly big, I think, too.